In this video, we'll demonstrate how you can use Polytomic to sync data from Chargebee to NetSuite. Since we've already connected Chargebee and NetSuite to Polytomic, our first step is to create our data model. So we'll go here and click Add Model. We'll select our connection or our source system from which we're grabbing data, which is Chargebee. We're going to then select the object from which we're going to be pulling the data from, and I'm going to be using the customers object within Chargebee. And from here, I'm going to select the specific data fields that I might want to send over. I can select everything within the customers object, every field, or I can go ahead and select a few specific fields, which I will do now. I'm going to choose the billing address email, billing address first name, billing address last name, and I'm also going to grab the company name. Great. If we'd created any other data models, we can go ahead and tie them together here. But for now, I'm just going to click Save. Great. With that data now saved into a data model, we can go ahead and set up a model sync. So I'll go here and create sync. Our destination system, as we mentioned, will be NetSuite. And we're going to be targeting the customers object within NetSuite. Next, we can choose how we want to do our sync. We can create records when they don't exist, but don't update existing ones. Update existing records only, but don't create new ones. Or we can do a combination of both. Update records when they exist and create them when they don't. This is typically what we select. Next, we're going to have to do some field mappings to make sure that the data is arriving where we expect it to within NetSuite. So I'm going to tie these two systems together using the billing address email. And then in NetSuite, I can find the email address. Great. Now I'm going to map over the individual fields, including the billing address first name, billing address last name, and company name. And in NetSuite, I'm going to find first name and tie that over to the last name, then the company name. Great. With all those fields mapped over, I can add in model filters if I'd like in order to only have data that matches certain criteria be sent from Chargebee to NetSuite. I can also set up overrides, and I can preview a sample of the data. But for now, I'm just going to click Continue. The last step is to set up the sync schedule, the frequency at which you want to do these syncs. We have manual one-time syncs, continuous, hourly, daily, weekly, custom schedule, and sync after type sync modes. I'm going to choose continuous and click Continue. Here we can see the summary of the sync that we're setting up. We can change the name if we'd like. We can see all of the identity and field mappings. We can add notes if we would like to. And if everything looks good, we go ahead and click Save. Before we get this sync running, we can go ahead and run a test sync to be able to have 5 random records synced to NetSuite to make sure that everything is flowing as we expect it to. But once we're ready, we can go ahead and click Enable Sync to turn it on and have it run continuously. And there you have it. Now you can seamlessly sync data from Chargebee to NetSuite.